The Sahaba were very focused people. The Sahaba were energetic people. The Sahaba were doers. They did. So whether they were working or whether they were in the path of Allah fi sabilillah, or whether with the Prophet ﷺ learning, they were also in their own personal lives very aggressive about their ibadah, about their nafil, okay, the optional ibadah that Islam encourages. So they're very aggressive about their optional ibadah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, سِيمَاهُمْ فِي وُجُوهِهِمْ مِنْ أَثَرِ السُّجُودِ تَرَاهُمْ رُكَّعًا سُجَّدًا, that you will see them in ruku and in sujood. The Sahaba, that in the day they'll be busy and active, but at night they'll be in ruku and they'll be in sujood, and you'll see the effects and the signs of their sujood on their faces, that you recognize them. Simahum. Sima is used when you want to use something as a symbol of recognition. So the symbol of recognition for the Sahaba is that you'll find the effects of their sajda on their faces. And that's how other people recognize them. And Allah then says, this is their description in the Torah. Meaning Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala described not just the Prophet ﷺ in the Torah and Injil, but He also described His companions in the Torah and in the Injil. This is an honor and merit for the Sahaba. How did Allah describe the Sahaba in the Torah and in the Injil? And there you'll see them in ruku', you'll see them in sujood, and you'll see the effects of their sajda on their faces, and this is how you recognize them. So the Jews, when they read this, they were amazed. As you all know the story of Umar radiallahu anhu, when he went to Bayt al-Maqdis in Jerusalem, they came out and they handed him the key to the city, and they said, this is the description we have of you in our books. The description of Umar was given to them in the Torah, that Umar, this person will come, he will be dressed like this, very shabby, very torn, patchy clothing, and he will be leading a slave on a donkey. That's what he did. Because you match the description in our books, you have the key. We don't need to fight you. You are the person who's now going to be the conqueror of Bayt al-Maqdis and Jerusalem. So what I'm saying is that the Sahaba were very aggressive people in their ibadah. Like today, mashallah, some of us are aggressive in the dunya. We want to make money and more money and more money. We become aggressive. Okay? The Sahaba were aggressive enough in the dunya to earn a living, to make ends meet, to feed their families, but they were supremely aggressive in their ibadah, in their nawafil, in their dhikr, in their dua. There is a culture in the Sahaba which is mentioned in a hadith. It is called the culture of the Hizb. Of the Hizb. It's called the Hizb. Hizb means that you have a daily regimen of dhikr and dua, which is designated for dhikr and dua. That's called the Hizb. So there are hadith in which the Prophet ﷺ said, Man nama an hizbihi, Man nama an hizbihi, whoever sleeps without doing his daily hizb. So you can see now, through the Prophet's words, he understood that there's a culture in the Sahaba to do nawafil, They didn't show each other, but they knew everybody was doing the nawafil. So this hadith is saying that if you want Jannah, then you may have to start out very early in your lives to get to your destination. Don't start out too late, because if you start out too late and the sun comes up, it will be very difficult for you to reach your manzil, to reach your destination, inshallah. May Allah guide us all, inshallah.